We decided to work with Ziptech after we left another IT company, which I felt was very much focused on medium to large-sized companies. In short, I wasn't happy with their service. What struck me with Ziptech, out of the whole tender I put out to different companies, is that they were very proactive and very good communicators. They were really quick on the ball. They kept the communication going, although it was still in tender process, which worked very convincing, as well as really thinking as an entrepreneur. How do you deal with the matters a company like Isabella Oliver is faced with in a short term and a medium term and a long term plan? And they were just fantastic. They went way beyond the spec I put forward to them, and they started thinking in terms of the next step as a company and how can we solve certain problems we had which we had not been able to solve before. Ziptech probably excels on the level that they are managing to solve issues instead of seeing it as a problem. They think in terms of how can we fix this? Nothing is too difficult. If I throw something to them, they will get back with a pragmatic solution which meets the requirement of my company at the life cycle it's in. I'm sure that they will start giving different advice as a company grows and I have different requirements. The way they can be contacted 24/7 in a very friendly manner, and they will deal with matters reliably and quick, I enjoy. We cannot work with larger companies who cannot think like small and medium enterprises think. You have to be pragmatic, you have to be efficient, you have to think about the next steps as a company, but don't jump too quickly, just face it. And Ziptech is very good in that role. One of the things Ziptech does, which is quite good example of how well they communicate, is that they send to their customer base newsletters on different subjects. And I always enjoy reading this. Now, I was really struck when I opened my last newsletter and I found that it was not only addressed to me, but it also wrote about me. And that struck me like, this must be a very clever way of programming your email. I guess he sends this to everyone. But it turned out that actually the discussion I had with Jim triggered a thought, and he felt was enough content to put in a newsletter, and I think it was very relevant to everyone. So I enjoyed that. On another note, the other day I was working from home, as you do, and my emails did not come through. Turned out my inbox was full. Now, I'm not technical literate, I wouldn't know what to do. One call and things were fixed in the middle of the night. Fantastic. I think Ziptech is very well positioned for small and medium enterprises where your requirements for your service providers are just different. You need people who can think like you and who can take ownership of a certain discipline, in this case IT. Ziptech has proven to be a fantastic partnership in this area, and I've enjoyed it. I need people who are good communicators, who are very approachable, who are just nice people to deal with as well, who get things fixed in an efficient and effective way. And Ziptech, in my view, is the best partner.